Right, Sarah. Have you thought about what we're going to do with your hair today?
Well, I was thinking that it would be nice to have something a bit soft because my dress is such clean lines. So yes, I'm not really sure what you think, but something like that.
What would look nice, I think, because your hair, you've got beautiful hair. It's slightly fine, but what we need to do is kind of fill it out a little bit.
Okay.
And what I can do, because there's a technique which is really good, I can tong your hair and then soften it up by putting rollers in it. And what this will do is just give it a little bit of body, and it will make it very kind of romantic, because I think your face is gorgeous, so you need something to open it up. What I kind of tend to stray away from is if your hair comes too much into your face, because when you look at your pictures 10 years from now or 5 years from now, and if it's got, you know, your hair all over your face, you're not going to kind of like it. So I'm going to just gently take it up, and you're going to have some hair, and I think it will just really open up your face. What do you think?
Yes, that's that. Some up, some down?
Yes.
Perfect compromise. Okay, should we get started?
Yeah. What we're going to do as a prep, because your hair's fine, and when was the last time you washed it?
This morning.
Oh, brilliant.
Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Is that okay? Because I've heard sometimes you're supposed to wash
Yeah,
it the day
sometimes if
before.
the hair is too clean, it hasn't got natural oil, so sometimes when you put a curl into it or movement, it can fall out. But the best thing is, and this is for the future, just
for the big day.
Yeah, just wash it the night before.
Right.
But if you're used to shampooing your hair or doing anything on a vigorous, level, just rinse it. That's the best way, because sometimes if you shampoo it, all you're doing is taking it back and it becomes a little bit slippery. But what I'm going to do, so I don't make it really hard, because sometimes if you tong hair, and especially like I said, Sarah's hair's a little bit fine, and we don't want it to look like it's too done.
Right.
That's why I'm going to tong it and then put a roller in it, because the roller, because it's kind of a softer heat, will kind of make it very romantic.
Waves as opposed to really tight curls.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely.
And
Perfect.
you don't necessarily have to start, you can start at the top or the back, anywhere you want to. But I'm going to use really big sections. If you use big sections, what happens is the hairstyle's a lot softer.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to use really big sections. Okay, and as a prep, you just use a little bit of hairspray, not a lot, because you don't want it to be rigid. And if you can get the biggest tongs you can get hold of, Sarah, this is second from the biggest one, because you need like a real smooth big barrel, and then you just wrap the hair around. Okay, you don't do it from the top, you wrap it from the bottom, and then wrap it around, and then turn it. That's the easiest way to do it.
Would you say was the most popular style of wedding hair that you've been doing at the moment?
Popular hairstyle, I would say now, is more the red carpet. Anything to do with BAFTAs and Oscars, or anything, which is kind of glamorous, as in there's a lot of ballerina type hairstyles where it's kind of buns, which is big news, a lot of kind of top knots, and there's a hell of a lot of kind of diamante, we call it in the trade bling.
Yes.
There's a lot of blinging going around, and the same old thing, and it was a couple of seasons ago, but it's still here again.
Yeah.
The vintage look.
Oh yes, yeah, definitely.
And it hasn't gone, which is great, but more so now is you're getting lots of kind of old kind of gold type of accessories, which is great. And also, if your hair is not long enough or not thick enough, a lot of people are using hairpieces. Hairpieces and extensions are huge news.
And talking about accessories, have you got any idea of anything that you'd like to wear in your hair, Sarah?
No, I haven't really thought about it. I've decided I'm not going to have a tiara, because I just don't think it fits with the style of the wedding.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was going to keep it quite clean and not have anything in there at all, but I did see a really cute little kind of headband with a flower on it a while ago. That
something very
really
small.
Yeah, something so it's not too bling, but something
keeping with your elegant chic style.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, lovely.
But also, I think as well, Andrea, it would be nice, and this is one for you, Sarah, is there's loads of really beautiful flowers. You don't have to have huge flowers, but kind of really lovely flowers, kind of almost to mimic your bouquet, can look gorgeous in the hair.
Yeah, little tiny ones.
A lot of people are reverting to doing that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea actually.
Obviously the fragrance would be lovely.
Yeah.
All around you. That's lovely. Have you got any other sort of no-nos, maybe? Things that you shouldn't really go for in a bridal hairdo?
Things you shouldn't really go for, and I'm saying this only on the level if you've never tested it out. If you're going to test and have a rehearsal of the hairstyle, but rehearsal as in making sure it doesn't fall down.
Right.
That's the best thing to do, okay? Because some people tend to have really elaborately curly hair, and sometimes that may fall out, or it may look a little bit kind of lifeless.
Towards the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also you have to be careful of putting too much products in your hair. And I can see with Sarah's hair, you know, I wouldn't saturate it with a lot of product, because it's going to look like it's you know, weighed down.
Too stiff.
Yeah. So, you know, you have to be careful of that. And also, the main thing is not to have your hair coloured. Some people tend to have their hair coloured 2 days before they're getting married, which is a disaster.
No.
Yeah, don't do that, please, if you can help it. And also, as well, if you're having your hair trimmed or cut, you know, have it done at least a couple of weeks before, or even a month before. Don't go on the pressure of that. And the big misdemeanors of that is our lovely grooms tend to do that.
Yes.
For some reason.
Completely shorn the day before. Not a good look.